All right, so ARV, which is after repair value, you're going to hear this all the time in your real estate investing journey, especially if you're going to be implementing any sort of strategies that involve construction and rehab. So all ARV is basically just figuring out what your property is worth that you're looking to buy once it's fixed up, right? So you might be, for example, looking at a $300,000 house that needs maybe $100,000 of work. And you're thinking to yourself, well, if I buy this for 300 and I put in 100, I'm all in for 400. What can I sell it for? What can it be worth once it's done? And if you do an analysis, you can maybe find out that it's worth 600,000, right? So that 600,000 is your after repair value. Again, simply it's just the value of the building that you're buying. Once you do any sort of work, construction, stabilization, or anything of the sort.
Right. And so to piggyback on Lior's example, and this is not a knock on real estate agents. If you're a real estate agent, Lior and I both licensed real estate agents ourselves, but a lot of agents don't understand this example. I get calls all the time where agents are like, hey, I know you're an investor. Would you like to purchase this property? It's $300,000. And after you fix it up, it'll be worth $400,000. And the question always becomes, well, what is it going to take me to fix it up? And they're like, well, roughly $100,000. And I'm like, well, if I buy it for 3 and I put 100 into it and I'm into it for 4 and it's worth 4, that's not really an investment for me, right? It makes no financial sense. They just look for properties that need work, but the ARV is an important measure because the ARV needs to exceed what it costs you to buy that property and what it costs you to fix it up by an amount that makes financial sense, right? Because even if that number was, let's say, $300,000, $100,000 to fix it up, and that number was $450. Well, after I pay my real estate agent, I pay my attorney, I pay, selling costs and any overages, I still haven't made any money. So typically what you find is that the ARV needs to exceed that purchase price plus your renovations by a significant number, sometimes 20 to 25%, depending on your particular market.